now I'm gonna make something for. I met somebody on Facebook. There was a group named Woodworking for Beginners. This is the only group in Facebook that have real people in it. You can chat, you can talk to them, you can meet people. The other groups is a bunch of only marketing. You find people just posting pictures and asking people to download their plans and I don't know what. There is no real people to talk to. Even if you put 1,000 comment, you don't get any reply because there's nobody opening the comments and reading and replying and nothing. It's only people putting, you want to get 10,000 plans? Join our group. It's only like this. But I have found a group on Facebook that there's real people in it. So one of them, he wanted to make this like a vegetable basket, one over each other. So we're gonna go by step by step. The thing is, I don't need this basket, but I'm gonna make only one full, and then I will show you how to make, and then you make as much as you want, and then I will show you how to put them together. So first you get a piece of wood like this. This is thick because I'm gonna put tools in it. This is 2 centimeter. You can get 1 centimeter. It's up to you. But the wide, get it 15, 16, 20, as much as wide as you can. This is to make the back and the sides of the basket. And then for me, I'm gonna use the spacers that we put between the wood. I'm not gonna use real wood. I'm gonna use the spacers to make the front and the back. So I'm not gonna sand it or nothing because I'm gonna just put tools in it. But if you're gonna put food in it, you have to sand it perfectly and make sure that there is no biscuits, no nothing coming out of it, so you will not damage your food. You have to make it clean. But me, I'm gonna make it for tools, so you don't use terrible wood like this. You use good wood and sand it as much as you can and put a finish on it. It's up to you. So first thing, we get a cupboard, a piece of cardboard, any box. You cut it exactly to the width of your piece of wood, and then you want, let's say, the back side to be straight 90 degree, and the front side you want it to be like 45 degree. So you make it on 45 degree, and first you need to find the center. First thing, you need to find the center. There's my pen. I always forget. So the center of this, it's 28. So it is 14 and 2. So this is the center of it. So we put this one exactly on the center. And we make a line. So now we have the shape of the basket. This will be like this. It's up to you. You want to make it bigger, you want to make it longer. It's as you wish. And then you cut this one. Cut it. You don't need it to be very perfect. You need it to be straight. Okay, and then you get this one and you put it over here. Of course, I'm gonna use only one because maybe I can use one, because if I put a line here and put this one this way, so I can get 2 pieces out of one. So I'm gonna make it like this, and then draw a line, and then I'm gonna make it like this. I'm gonna keep a space on the side, you know, for 1 millimeter to just sand it or plan it if it is not straight edge, you know. So just keep it like this and cut. So you can sand and plan afterward, or make a if you have if you have a table saw, you can just cut it perfectly. But this time I'm gonna use only a jigsaw to do it, because I think that everybody have a jigsaw. Or you can use a normal saw, a hand saw. Like this is the cheap quality. You can use it. It's very cheap. You can buy it. So it's up to you. For me, I'm gonna use the jigsaw. So now we have measured the sizes. So we're gonna get a tooth, and of course you know that this is the FBGS Milwaukee. This is the strongest in the market, I think. I don't think something that is more perfect than this. Even if you loosen up the saw, it will jump out. You don't need to pull it. So it's perfect for handworking. Everything from Milwaukee is perfect for handworking. Okay, so now we have this one. We're gonna put this. I'm gonna pause the picture here until I finish sewing, so the sound will not bother everybody. So I have cut this too. It's not exactly, but it will do for the meanwhile. And this is gonna be the box that you put your vegetables in it. It's up to you how wide you want it. You want it very wide, you want it as you wish. So don't be chained to the size that I do. It's your size, it's your basket. So for me, I'm gonna make it a little bit wide so I can put some tools in it. So this one is gonna be, I'm gonna make it 50 from side to side. So let's see, this is 50. No, it's less. I'm gonna make it less. Okay, it's 39.50. It's 350 millimeters. So this one's gonna be like this. Of course, if you want, you don't need to put a full piece of wood in the bottom. You can put sheets, you know, you can make it like this. Let's see, I have some sheets over here. So you can get some pieces of wood and put it next to each other like this to make some air coming into the vegetables, so it will not be the bottom of the vegetables dead or bad very fast. So it have some ventilation in it, so you can keep the vegetables as long as you can, you know, because if you make it close and there's some water in here, so the vegetables will take the water and get bad in a short time. But if you want, you can make it like pieces of sheets like this, like 1 centimeter between each one, and screw them inside. 1, 2, 3 screw. Each one is 1 screw. Don't put too much screws, and don't forget to make a hole when you screw. You make a guide hole for the screw before you screw. It's important, or you'll crack your piece of wood and then you'll start again. So always make a hole and screw. Never just screw. Even if you have a screw that self-guide, no. Just make a hole. It's better. But I'm not going to use this. I'm going to use this one. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put this one upside down. This is a piece of shelf I made a few weeks ago. It's the piece that is left. Okay, so we're gonna do it like this and like this. And then I'm not gonna use any glue in this, or let's use glue, no problem. Okay, we need screws. Let's see what this size. Yep, this size. Okay, so what's the best way to make the screws in if you are working on yourself or nobody's helping you and you don't have an extra hand, is to measure the place that you're gonna put the screws in it, like this. And then you get your drill and drill the guide. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and after that you put the screws. I have drills on the size that I need, so I don't need to change the bits, so it's easier for me this way. I have a screw for every bit, I think, that I use almost all the time. It's much faster. So you see I'm using very thin screws. It's 3mm thick, 2mm, 3mm thick, and 6 centimeter long. It's so for working most with white wood, this construction wood, it's easier to make them hold. So now I have screwed this, so all I have to do is get this one, put it over here, and get this one, put it over here, and then I need to see where is the glue gonna end. So this one's gonna end here and this one's gonna end here, so I'll do like that. Get the glue, put a little bit of glue here and a little bit there. So first we're gonna glue this side, and like this. And this one is done, and then the other one, this one's done. Don't screw it all, just put them together as fast as you can so you finish your job. You need to just screw the first one and the last one. I put too much, yeah, I put extra screws here. Okay, I forget one there. I need to put this down a little bit, and like this. I was a little bit stronger. One screw here, I forget to put it. So this is done. Now you have the shape of your box. So what you're gonna do now, for me, I'm gonna put another piece of wood under it, so I will have a full box, but I will do it afterwards. Now we're gonna do this, you know, it is, let's say it is 39.50, so I'm gonna measure 39.50 on each side, so I have two cuts at the same time. So 39.50, and this is 39.50. And here we have another one. I'm gonna cut it this side both, because there we have a broken end. So I'm gonna put it like this, measure it, and put the line. So one more. It's 39.50 and 39.50. So I'm gonna cut and come back to you guys. Okay, now I have finished cutting and putting the screws in it. So I found a piece of wood that of course what I'm doing here is only to show a friend how to do it fast and easy. I'm not putting a video about how is the best, because there is more. I will get comments about people saying that, oh, he did a bad job. It's not a bad job, it's how to show a person to use. Because if I want to do this perfectly, I will use my nail gun and I will use very high quality wood, and I will take my time, like a day or a day and a half, in making it as perfect as it have to be and by numbers. But what the use? I don't need it. But all I have is a person or a friend that he needs to know how to do this. So why don't I help him? I can do it in half an hour. So I can show him how to use it. Now this is the bottom of it. I told you, my friend, that if you want to put it like spaces, so don't put them next to each other. Put a space between them. Make a, see, I have like, this wood is 1 centimeter space. You put a space and then put this next to it and screw them, so you will have the same space in the middle. So you will have space, and the air will flow, and it will not the vegetables will not get bad fast. You get the point? But this is only for tools. I'm gonna make I needed something to keep some things in it, so why not? And this is of course the one at the bottom. You will make like 3 levels, so the one in the bottom, make it wider, so it will take more weight and give a good base for the rest of them. So it will, like if you're gonna put the onions in the bottoms, so it will have too much space and it will get heavy and keep the stand stable. It will not move, so it will be much better. So now we're gonna have this one on the front side. I'm gonna put some glue here, and you see I'm not even using too much glue. It's only to it is not a big job. It's very easy if you plan it. When you plan this thing, you get it to be done very easy. Look, I'm putting a spacer. You can make a spacer like this. I have them ready, 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter. But you can make yourself one spacer and keep it to measure the space between each sheet. Me, I can manage myself approximately equalized. Not perfectly, but you can say as much as I can. It will be. So this one here, this one there. We got a little bit of glue over here. Take it away. Take it away. You see, keep a bubble or a little bit open in the top, so you have your hands. Or you don't put one here. You put only one and one. You put only 2 here, and there is no need for the third one. You keep it empty, so you will have enough space to move your hands inside. That if you have if you're gonna make a small space between each one and another, if you will have like this space, so you will have trouble in getting to the vegetables. You can make only two, half of the way, and put it inside. You know, you don't need the third one. You can just have the half of the way with wood, and the rest is empty, so you can get easier. But this one is gonna be like this. Put some glue here, there, here, and now to cover. You get it? It's very easy, simple thing to do, and don't worry about how strong it is. If you put the sides, it will hold. It will be very strong when you put the slices of wood on the sides. This one, keep the walls together, so you don't need to put big screws, or I don't know, maybe it will open at no. You have this guys and this guys. It's holding the walls very perfectly. You can count on them. It's a very strong thing when you put these things together. And here also in the same thing, you can put a little bit space between them, but I will not put because I don't need space. So and this, like this, and one more or two more, maybe two. See. A very easy job, and you don't need to buy too much material. You need to buy count the meters that you're gonna use and buy from this this size that it is. It's 3.5 × 1 centimeter. You buy from this size a little bit more, but the other one that it is the bottom and the sides, you need to you need to buy a big one, so you will not have to glue. You don't need to glue together like, okay, I need to join these two together. That will take too much time. Just buy a piece of wood in this thick, or 15, 17, 18 centimeter by 1. So that's enough. Now you have this box for vegetables. That's all. And you didn't forget to put spaces in the bottom and put spaces on the back. So you did that. Okay, that's a perfect job. Now what you're gonna do is you want to put them on a stand. You get it? You put them on a stand. You want to put them like this? That's okay. So you just screw. You get it? You just screw them. That's all. Keep a space like 20 centimeter between each other, or 15, it's up to you, and screw them. You want to make it a bevel. So all you have to do is get the 45-degree angle and measure like this. Get a pencil, and from the corner you measure it. That's all. And you cut this. Then after you cut it, you will have it a bevel. Of course, it's not, nobody do it 45 degrees, it will be very long. But if you do it like a 45 degrees, so you need to have something on the back, you know. You need to have something on the back to hold like this if you're gonna make it a 45 degree. You get it? So it will be like this. So you have this, and then in the bottom you will get the rest of this. You get the rest, and you get small tires. Screw them on them. Put them and join this one to them like this, and the bevel also. and then you screw them, and that's all. You have it moving in on tires. Easy and fast. You don't need a brand job. Of course, this need too much work to get even to what I do, but that's a fast way to do a basket for vegetables. And this is what you're gonna have. Easy, fast. You have spaces here to get air. You have spaces on the back and spaces in the bottom. So that's all you need to get some ventilation and air system to blow between the vegetables so it will not get bad. That's all. And don't forget to put some paper, or your wife will know better than you. She will know what to do. You just give her the boxes and she will do the rest. Okay, see you guys.